Hello everybody, this is Wolfwood the Third and welcome to my Let's Play of Agatha Christie's The ABC Murders. This game is a kind of point and click sort of puzzler adventure. I think it's out on DS as well. Usually, I've not really played too many of these types of games, but I've recently played Sherlock Holmes and the Devil's Daughter, which I found rather entertaining. So I thought I'd give this a try, seeing as it seemed pretty similar. That little top bit there with 3% on was a earlier playthrough, a kind of abortive attempt. And so here we go. Let's see what old Hercule Poirot has in store for us. Ooh, mysterious. Gotta love getting your post slid under a door.
Post for you, Poirot.
Mr. Hercule Poirot, you fancy yourself, don't you, at solving mysteries that are too difficult for our poor thick-head British police? Let us see, Mr. Clever Poirot, just how clever you can be. Perhaps you'll find this nut too hard to crack. Look out for Andover on the 21st of the month. Yours extra, A, B, C.
Oh, it's some sort of joke.
Maybe, but please remind me to inform Chief Inspector Japp.
Of course, this is an actual book by Agatha Christie. One I haven't read, but one which I'm intending to, once I've finished the game, to try and see how much crossover there is and how much, you know, of the original story is maintained in the game and what kind of liberties the developers took in the making of this. So hang on, who's that? Collect ego points by acting in the same way as Hercule Poirot. Collect ego points, eh? Not quite sure what ego points are for, but I shall try to collect them. A lovely, typical Edwardian street.
It's
I've
here,
got
Poirot. The
incredibly
murder took place in
cliched
this
English
street.
Bobby there as well.
Grim place indeed.
Tout à fait, Hastings. The streets of Andover are in a terrible state.
Look, there's Chief Inspector Japp. He's talking with a policeman.
Let us try not to get our shoes wet.
Okay. Let's see what Inspector Japp has got to tell us. As always with any of these kind of Victorian, Edwardian sleuths, I expect Inspector Japp here to be a little bit like Inspector Lestrade for anyone who's watched Sherlock or read any Sherlock Holmes. I suppose he's going to be a rather bumbling, sort of buffoonish character, shall we say. So let's approach him, see what he's got to say for himself.
Over here, it's Hastings and Poirot. You missed the 9 o'clock train?
We took the 10:30. Luckily, the service is good to Andover.
So, Chief Inspector, what do we have?
The victim is called Alice Asher. She owned this tobacco shop. She was killed yesterday with a blow to the back of the head.
At what time?
Let me just check.
Okay. Well, he doesn't really seem to be doing too much checking there. Oh, okay, I can move this. Right, let's see. Triangle with 2 red circles above it, like some kind of demonic Mickey Mouse. The next with speak. Let's try pressing triangle. See what that does. Okay. Find 3 clues that agree with Hercule Poirot's remark. Oh, I see.
Is
I
Japp being
see.
too relaxed? Let us find
I
the
do
clues
love
that
reading
prove it.
help sections in a kind of Gandalf voice. Things always seem much more pleasant if done that way. He's got a relaxed attitude, slight smile round his chops despite the fact that there's a dead woman with her head smashed in behind him. It's nice of him.
Indeed, Poirot.
appears
We were
there's
used to
one
seeing
more
you
thing
judge
to
people with
see.
more discretion.
It's kind of zooming in here. Is it zooming in on? Hat tip back.
Jab is
What
in a
did
good
that say? A
mood.
jaunty angle?
I bet he thinks he's
I
already
really hope
caught
it
the
did.
culprit.
There's nothing better than a jaunty hat. Right, okay, so I had to look at him
Last
so he
customer
could
to
find
see
his
Mrs.
notebook.
Asher alive left her shop at 5:30.
Nice rhyme.
The body was found at around 11 in the evening by an officer doing his rounds. The shop door was open. That's what alerted him.
Had anything been
A
taken?
little bit disappointed he
A
didn't
little
wrap all of
tobacco
that.
maybe, but you'd hardly murder for a few smokes. There's nothing of any real value in the shop.
What type of woman was Mrs. Asher?
In her 50s, married but separated, no children.
Her husband?
Aha, Franz Asher, the husband. Alcoholic and violent. It's said that he regularly insulted his wife and threatened to kill her.
Oh dear. Well, seeing as this is the start of the game, I think that's a little too obvious, and I'm going to say so.
A little too easy, don't you think?
You like complications, don't you? Well, this time you may be disappointed.
Peut-être. May I examine the crime scene?
Of course, old chap.
I'll be with you in a minute, Poirot.
Absolutely spiffing, old bean. Jolly well pass me the key and I'll go and have a gander inside. Right, okay, well, give me the key. Give me. There we go. Oh, there's a little hand. Making a little pinching motion. We already know that. About the ego points. Right, let's have a look. Here we go. The scene of the crime. Alright, let's have a quick butcher's at this. Right, what we got here? Some kind of book. Observe the object from all angles with the left stick.
It's not
Certainly,
just
certainly,
any
I'll do
railway
just
guide.
that.
It's an ABC.
An ABC guide. So the ABC is some kind of
It's
train
open at the
timetable
letter
book.
A.
It
There are
opens
no
the
prints
letter
on the book.
A. Okay, nothing else interesting about it. This looks a little bit suspect. A tad gruesome. Let's inspect.
Red liquid is oozing out. Is it blood?
Oh dear. I'm kind of hoping I'm not going to find a dismembered body part when I pick. Oh, it's strawberries. Okay.
It's just some strawberries that are losing their juice.
Obviously,
They come
the
from the
ABC murder is a bit of a japer. The most whimsical one of the season, I think. To paraphrase The Simpsons. Oh no, I only found 2 or 3 things. Back we go. Back we go, Hercule. Can't miss out whatever the 3rd thing is. Because that is really one of the hard and fast rules of puzzler, point and clicker is to click absolutely everything. Okay, so it's this
The
tabletop.
counter is covered with fingerprints all on top of one another. Unfortunately, it will not be possible to use them.
Damn shame that, old boy. I will go around here and have inspect the body. Ooh la la. 5 things to find here. So
She just has one wound on the back of the head. There are no other wounds or signs of a struggle.
no signs of struggle. Okay. Let's see.
This poor woman's head is resting in a very even-shaped pool of blood.
An even-shaped pool of blood.
I can't see any other mark on the floor.
Curious.
She has a packet of placed cigarette next to her hand. Did she drop it when she fell?
Where's the final clue? Aha.
The body is hidden by the counter and is not visible from the tobacco shop's door. Many customers must have thought that Mrs. Asher had popped out.
Okay, so you walk into an empty shop, a shop that doesn't have closed on the door, and you just assume, oh, there's no one here, she can't be here. You wouldn't wander up to the table and maybe have a look. No. Oh, I got 4 ego points there. Still not really sure what good that will do me, but I quite like it. It's a reward system. Ah, the door is locked. No good. Knowing the type of things makers of puzzle games like to do, I am sure the key will be hidden in the most ludicrous of places. So I shall find said key with my little grey cells. Let's have a look over here.
The place is unusually tidy for a crime scene.
It's an observation. Ooh. Magazines and papers in order. I say the DualShock, as you're zooming in on these things, kind of builds itself up from a soft purr to a tremendous thundering. Right, well ordered shelves. What's the final thing? I'm not even feeling. What is it? Oh, it's the floorboards.
Nothing suggests
No
any
signs
sign
of a
fight.
struggle or any signs of a fight. Right, okay. Obviously, the murderer wasn't interested in stealing papers or just making a mess. Let's have a look at the till. Help. Objects hide secrets behind complex mechanisms. It's up to you to decipher them in order to find out what they're hiding. Observe the object from all angles with the left stick. When the hand icon is pointing to an element, press the L2 button to go back. That was a full stop there. To go back, press the circle button. When the hand icon grabs an element, hold down the L2 button to take it, and then move it with the right stick. Press the circle button to cancel the action.
The till does
Very
not
well.
appear to
That's how
have
we'll
been
do it.
touched. I have to check that nothing is missing from it.
Let's have a inspection here. Oh dear, right, this is quite not the most natural of controls for that. So hold L2 in. Let's have a look at these buttons.
It would be best to examine the rest of the till.
Alright, Hercule. You know. Well, it might be best to try and open it.
Something is preventing the drawer from opening.
Right, something's preventing it from opening. Okay, it's back out of that. Right, let's go around here. What is this? A latch for the till. There
The
we go.
mechanism has just made a thing.
Oh, and underneath there is dash 5 dash or dash S dash. Not quite sure. I assume that will have some relevance at some point. Oh, hello, let's have a look over here. This is infuriating. These controls are inverted. That might have to be sorted out at some point. Okay, interact. Let's have a look. Okay, so now we've got an 8 dash dash. So this must be a code. It doesn't really take great sleuthing to work that out. So 8-5 something then. So back. Let's see now if we can pop open the till drawer. We should be able to. Yep, open.
The till is full of money. There is something strange.
And there is the missing digit, a 2. So 852. Right then, let's zoom in here. No, not 14. 8. 5. 2. Hidden compartment, go. Okay, there's
This
the key
must be
for
the
the
key to
door.
the back of the shop.
As I said, handily located in a secret drawer, because I'm sure this lady wasn't often fond of going into her own back room. Okay, well, open it then.
The door is locked.
No, okay, oh, this must be a type of, yeah, so, there we go, let's select the key.
The door is locked.
No, Hercule, we have,
The door is...
right, yeah, next time you say that, Okay, so here we are inside of the room. Let's rifle through her things. What have I got hold of here? Oh, hello. A puzzle. It is no match for me. Hercule Poirot. Interact with it.
Such a pretty decoration should be at the center
Seeing
of
as where
the
she
motif
kept
to
her
respect
keys,
the
I mean,
symmetry.
Lord only knows what's inside. Probably, I don't know, button collection. No. Let's move this here. This is actually quite similar to, I don't know if anyone who's watching has played it, but the room games, which are fantastic ways to kill time. Full of lots of, like, one big kind of puzzle item that you got tons of little things to solve. So this is quite a nice touch. There wasn't too much of anything like this in the Sherlock Holmes game that I played, actually, so this is quite refreshing, really. Let's see. Nope. Oh, it must move a set. So it moves a kind of set way. Let's try then. Kind of leaving it there.
The wooden flower is preventing the circle from turning.
Ah, okay, so it has to be.
The wooden flower is preventing.
Alright, Hercule. That's gonna get pretty old pretty fast. Right, let's try rotating this
The
piece
wooden
then.
flower is preventing the circle from turning.
Alright, Hercule. I've got a hideous feeling that that's where we started off from. No. Grab the flower. Shift that there. Clicking around to that point. Let's clicking around to that point. This is not really offering me too much in the way of a solution here at the minute. Why can't I just line it up exactly where I want? That was incredibly whiny. I apologise. God damn it. Okay. I don't really want to go back on myself. Let's just get it in there. God damn it. Alright.
The wooden flower is preventing the circle from turning.
Alright, Hercule. Try and see. Let's try like that. Oh, hello. Well, that was a bit of luck.
The wooden flower is preventing.
Okay, so I come back out there to reset this because I think I've mucked that up something chronic. Usually with these things, it's a very simple way of doing them. So let's give this another whirl. Let's have a look.
Such a pretty decoration
Right back at the
should be
start
at the
now.
center of the
Lovely
motif to
stuff.
respect the symmetry.
Maybe we're doing it out of order. Let's try. Oh no. Okay, I'm befuddled. Okay. Let's move. That one. Let's see. I'm just kind of hoping this is randomly just going to click into place at some point. back, reset it. There's gotta be a... I bet you there's a way of doing this in like 2 or 3 moves.
Such a pretty decoration should be at the center of the motif to respect the symmetry.
Ah, ha, ha.
The wooden flower is...
There we go. Oh, thank you. Oh,
I
so
heard
what
a
was that,
faint
like 2 or
sound
3
as if
moves?
something was unlocked.
What? Well, why hasn't anything happened? Does it mean I can... What's this?
It is blocked.
Can I move
It
this?
is blocked.
Okay, alright, Hercule. Let's flip this bad boy over. Okay. A good inspection. Oh, we can't look underneath it. Because obviously it's stuck to the floor. It's a good point. Why is nothing happening? There's something else I've got to look... Ah, hello. What's this? This really is a bit like the room now. Right, okay.
These drawings appear to be attached to the chest of drawers. They won't move.
Okay. 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 Let's... So they all appear to be pointing in different directions. Maybe there's a hint there.
These drawings appear to be attached to the chest of drawers. They won't move.
They won't move. They won't move. They will not. They refuse. Okay. Let's have a look at the rest of this bureau then. Ooh. Ah, look. Is this some kind of match? Right. So, okay. These must... Some of these must move. So if those ones on top don't move, those ones there must move. So we've got... Let's see if we can find the corresponding one. So that one... I mean... In relation, what does it need to be upside down? Is that kind of what we need to do? Let's try it. Let's try it. I've got nothing. No other ideas. So let's... Whoosh. Man, she must have, like, the crown jewels, or... some kind of... scandalous secret locked in here. I mean, my God, if you... if she's got, like, a pack of biscuits and, you know, a few tea bags, it's gonna be a pretty ridiculous way. So that's kind of just on its side, that one. So let's see if we can find that little one. Is it that one? It is that one, isn't it? I'm not confusing myself now, am I? Like that. Whee! As always with a puzzle game, it always feels good when you kind of start to stumble onto the right answers. I think stumble being the operative word. Okay, what's that one doing? See if we can find its corresponding one down here. No, no, calm down, Pyro. Interact. I don't know. I don't know if it was actually doing anything different on that top one. Little look in there. That one's definitely at an angle. Let's have a look. Let's shift this chap this way. There we go. That one didn't need to be moved. Fantastic. Right. Okay. Okay. Let's see what treasures. What? All that for a green bottle and some books. Wow.
Medicine.
People in the past took their books damn seriously. Oh dear. Laudanum. Well, that is a type of opiate, if I'm not mistaken.
Cough medicine, Mrs. Asher, and
A little bit more than cough medicine, my friend Hercule.
It's strange to find such an elaborate medicine from a leading London laboratory in the home of such a modest woman.
Okay. I don't really see why it's strange that she'd have laudanum in that kind of day and age. They all seem to be on laudanum. Good God. Probably that's the only thing that got people through the day in those days. Don't worry about me, darling. Just offer another quick sniff of laudanum. Laudanum. Then down to the opium den.
Bishop's Road, Andover. Dear Mrs. Asher, further to your request of 12 February
This writing is
1935,
tiny.
I have informed my superiors of your wish to apply for a loan to acquire the lease of the shop you rent from Mr. Fairfax. Despite the seriousness of your case, I regret to inform you that your request has been denied. The amount of your personal contribution, £11, is not high enough and represents too small a part of the final transaction. I remain at your disposal for any questions. Adam Flint. Mrs. Asher's meager savings were not enough for her to own the tobacco shop, but will largely cover her funeral costs.
Well, that's a delightful uptick, isn't it, Poirot? At least the poor old girl who has no one but an abusive husband, ex-husband rather, has got enough money to put herself in a coffin in the ground. Well, that's how delightful. Let's have a look at her bed, where undoubtedly the magic happened. Let's see.
Blood.
Some blood on the pillow. It's not looking good for her.
Did Alice Asher suffer from nosebleeds?
Why, is that a tissue? I can't really. And a downturned picture. Any money gets the husband. Any money. Yeah, it's her and the husband. In German.
Souvenir of our honeymoon in the Black Forest. To my Alice forever, Franz Asher. The Ashers were a lovely couple when they were young.
Aren't we all when we're young? Okay, that's all them clues found. 2 ego points. Woohoo! Ego points! Yay! Whoop whoop!
This interior is
Still need
very
to find out what
simple.
they're for. Ooh, it's shaking. Oh. What does that say? Modest crackers. Modest crockery. Oh dear. I was just thinking, what the hell are modest crackers? Right. Oh, something about this stove. An old stove. Wow. You know, I'm blown away with these observations he's making. It's simply staggering. Tap.
Mrs.
Yes,
Asher
there you
lived
go. A
very
simple
simply.
tap. Observation is a success. What have we deduced from that? That's a stove, some crockery, and a tap. Well, that's absolutely fantastic. Okay, so we're going to have a look at this. Oh, we can pick something up there. What's this we can pick up?
What a strange box. It looks like you have to slide the slats of wood to open it.
Oh, not another puzzle. Okay, right, okay, we can look at the bottom of this. What's this on the bottom? Can we interact with it? I'm gonna... can't do anything there. What am I supposed to be finding? Aha! Okay. Is some kind of little button gonna... Ah, there we go. A button has made itself known to us.
This button appears to activate a mechanism.
It did appear to activate a mechanism. Well done, Poirot. Here we go. Let's spin it back to the top. Interact. Let's check this bad boy out.
It is blocked.
What? We just unblocked it. Oh, what? There's more down.
It is blocked.
Yes, I know. Okay, just calm down, Pyro. Have we got to do it on this side as well? I mean, I don't know. Okay, so I'm thinking we're going to have to do this all over then. Yep, okay.
It is blocked.
Right. Anything. Right, so he said this is blocked. Let's go back. Let's try another side. Still trying to get used to these stupid inverted controls. I'm going to have to change that. Okay, grab. Grab! Ah, ha, ha, ha. There we go. The baton made itself known. And what Frenchman? Oh no, I am Belgian. What Belgian does not love? Small, hidden buttons. It's all the rage in Belgium. Just hidden buttons. Everywhere. Just every street you come to, just buttons hidden. Go. Come on, come on. Is that all of them? Done that one. That one. Alright. Last one, surely. There's nothing here to interact with. The lid just going to open now? Have we found them all?
It is blocked.
Oh, for goodness sake. See, now I've forgotten how many sides I've done. Right. Okay, we found that one. Found that one. We found the underneath one. So, how many? One button? Two buttons? Three buttons? There must be one more button. One of these sides has got to do something. I mean, no, that's, yes, okay. There's nothing to grip there. No, no, go back. Just phenomenal. I mean, there's not two buttons hidden somewhere, is there, possibly? Well, that was tricksy. Or incredibly stupid on my part. Yeah, I think I know which one I'll pick. So, who is this person in the picture we've just found? Let's spin this around.
To my dear Aunt Alice, Marie Drower.
There was more stuff in there I want to look at.
Anything?
Wouldn't you like to know?
The victim has a niece. We must find her.
Oh, so there might be one person at her funeral then, that she's paying for herself. Anything else in that box?
I've finished with this.
Okay. I've finished with this object. Fine, you be like that. And we're finished with that. Oh, I'm taking it, that's my cue to leave this portion. Let's go. Okay, I want to leave the shop. Door's open. Why did I need to have my hand? What was I wave it in front of me? Right, back on the trusty old sheet. So, I think I'm going to leave it there. My brain is sufficiently frazzled for this. So, just like to say thank you to anyone who stuck with me through this. I hope you enjoyed this little side trip into the world of Hercule Poirot, Master Investigator. If you have in any way, shape or form enjoyed this, please feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Wolfwood out.